you know, if you look at the mobile gaming industry, around like 51% of mobile gamers are actually women. And most of those women err on like an older end of the age spectrum. And so, I think for me, that is also just coincidentally a demographic that's historically underserved when it comes to, new types of asset classes and, potential for saving. So for me, it's just like this really beautiful overlap of like, we can use these games that women who are just generally interested in, and we can use it to expose them to Bitcoin and introduce them to this new whole new world of finance, which they never knew existed before. And I love that we do that. We have tons of grandmas, tons of moms who play our games. Like I, get accounts of moms who are breastfeeding that are like, I love playing your games while I'm breastfeeding. And I'm like, you are literally stacking sats while you're feeding your baby, and I'm here for that. And so I think, that's really important. So that's a demographic that, we think about and I think about very much. And then also it's just emerging markets as well, because mobile is kind of one of the only ways that a lot of like developing regions, emerging markets are able to access gaming. When you think about the majority of the world, it's like paying $500-$600 for a gaming console is just unheard of. Paying thousands for a gaming PC is just, it's just not tenable. So mobile has really been like kind of the first way for them to access, gaming. And it's not like mobile games are any worse or that much worse than like console gaming now. You see these like full full force like platformers on a mobile device, which is incredible. You see the reception of like Free Fire in Latin America. And so I think it's also, that's who we also want to bring our games to, because again, those are user bases that are historically underserved when it comes to just financial access in general, and just exposure to new tech and especially new fintech. So I think our games can like really help us reach these two demographics, and those are the two that like I'm really kind of always thinking about.
Yes, thank you for expounding on that, Desiree. And I just think that it's going to be super helpful down the road because I didn't even know that a lot of older women are really big into the gaming industry, and I think that having a woman at the helm and having great people on your team such as Mary that we mentioned earlier is going to really be helpful as this company grows down the road, as your user base kind of grows with Thunder Games. I think if a lot of those people are women, I think that it's really going to help you and make them feel more comfortable to see a woman kind of at the helm. So that's great insight. I'm so thankful to hear that women are actually doing that and getting a voice in this space, because traditionally you just see a lot of males in the Bitcoin ecosystem, and I think that your company is kind of changing that narrative.
Yeah, I love that. We have a very diverse team, and you know, that kind of leads to us building like the best products. And I mean, our users are just, they're all over the world. They're, everyone has like, I've recently, we did a survey and I was surprised we do have like a younger contingent of players, like 18 to 24, which I was like, never thought. But they're just not super vocal. Whereas, I have like grandmas in my, DMs being like, I don't like this and you need to change it immediately, Desiree, which is a lot of pressure because I'm like, I feel like this is like, my sacred, fellow women telling me like, Desiree, you're disappointing me. So I feel like I have to like get on it. But yeah, I guess the younger ones just aren't as vocal, but they're definitely playing. So yeah.